Hi. So, as you can tell from the title of this video, it is a life update for me. And if you cannot tell, this is a new angle. And it's because your girl has a ring light and completely forgot to utilize it. I thought that it was gonna be funky as frick because like the ring light is like really high up there. But I actually realized that the way that I can angle the phone does not make it look too weird. And I did my hair and stuff like this because people were telling me that I look like Mira from K-pop Demon Hunters, and my ego is through the roof after hearing that because she is so fine. But anyways, I think I'm gonna have to take off my glasses because if you can see, I guess there's not very what you call it, anti-reflective coating. So we're gonna have to do this glasses free, and I can barely see. I also have no script, but basically, yeah, your girl got an actual like job. So I'm not gonna go into specific details about who, what, when, where, why because I want privacy, and yeah, so we're gonna leave it at that. I'll just say this: it is the least abusive place I've ever worked at, and the fact that they actually care to train the people has me just like flabbergasted. It shouldn't be like this. I feel like the bare minimum of any job is that you train people and you treat them well, but that's kind of rare. I feel like every person I've talked with has gone through some sort of super abusive like time at work, and after being where I'm at, I'm like, dang, not every place needs to be abusive. So yeah, I feel like I'm now suffering from Stockholm syndrome, and it's like, okay, I don't want to worship any like corporation and any like job, right? Because like my job does not define me, but I I had to put it this way. Like the fact that I've found something in which I get to actually use my skills of talking with people and earn like a decent wage, above minimum wage, as some people who are subscribed to me came from my why I went from corporate to minimum wage video. So I am above minimum wage. I'm not in corporate though. It's still like retail, but it is very much enjoyable and something that plays to my strengths. And of course, there's gonna be like toxic things that comes with like almost every job, but I would say that I feel like I'm dealing with the least amount of BS I have at this place so far. And like I'm still waiting for like the true colors to be shown, and we've had very like transparent conversations with literally even the managers and my other coworkers who got hired on with me, where we are like, yeah, when are you guys gonna show your true colors? We're still waiting because we don't really believe that you're gonna genuinely treat us well. So clearly that has not been the case. Like people are so friendly, like introducing themselves whenever they saw us new people, and we the training that we're getting is so very helpful and sufficient. And like I just feel like there's no such thing as like terrible punishments. Like you have to make like a terrible mistake on purpose, like super on purpose, to honestly I feel like ever really get punished. But like the previous places that I was working at, right? Like I was literally in women's clothing retail, not too much before that, and I had literally quit that retail jobs because I was hoping that I could get the other one. And I literally had walked into like the business and been like, I just quit my other job. Wish me luck because I'm gonna apply to here now. And then like the people there were super lovely because like I walked in multiple times asking for a job, and the way that they were just like, oh yeah, we can definitely like help you with this, and they actually pulled through with their words. Like there was even a point where like I was supposed to receive an assessment, but guess who didn't receive an assessment? Me. And had I not gone into the store like a fourth, fifth time, I would not have received the assessment, and I would not have gotten the job that I currently have. Because without the assessment and me passing it, then I would not have gotten any interviews. And so it's really a combination of the people there being very helpful and nice and actually wanting you to thrive, and then also me taking my own initiative. So yes, to toot my own horn, because who walks into a business like 3 to 4 times to get a job, right? Like it's literally, it seems and feels so shameless. But the way that when I was walking in and the people didn't make me feel like I was being making a fool out of myself, I genuinely appreciate that. Yeah, and then the previous place that I worked at was a restaurant. Let's just say one of the most abusive places I've ever worked at. The boss really went back on her words. She hired me saying, "Oh yeah, we're only gonna pay you in tips. But in the very least, you can come whenever you want." But guess what? No, that was not the case. And like, look, I get it. Like in the future, I'm not accepting any job where they don't pay a living wage because that straight up is illegal. And I don't need to hear unsolicited advice about like, oh, go report them, go to like, dude, I was literally there for like a month. I just needed the fast cash, which is the reason why I even joined in the first place. Um, and like it would just be like it would cause a lot of havoc in the community. So I'm just gonna leave it myself, because I also don't want to get myself dragged into more drama, you know. But yeah, I believe in karma. I am karma also. So yeah, and the clothing retail. Let's just say that the manager was straight up such a terrible person. Both of them. If they're watching this video, yeah, you're terrible, and I'm sure you're aware of it. um, I wish that I never had to witness this, but in the back, I really had to hear one of the managers talking to one of my coworkers, going like, "Oh yeah, a lot of associates they like follow me on Instagram, but like I never follow them back." Who do you think you are? A celebrity? Genuinely, who do you think you are? I got scared of a spider being there when I was working, and then she really went like, "Oh my god, calm down. Why are you so scared of this? Like, it's not even that big of a deal." I'm just like, it almost seems like she's making a bigger deal about me and some of the other girls being scared of a spider than like, her because her reaction itself was honestly more annoying to my opinion. And just to add on with the Instagram thing, she was telling the coworker, "Oh yeah, by the way, if you give me too many notifications, then I'm going to straight up fire you on the spot." And it's like she said it as a joke, but like who says that? It's straight up just so disrespectful. Yeah, I'm very glad that I am at my current job. I literally had quit the one in clothing retail, walked right into the business of the one that I'm currently working at, and going like, "Ha, yeah, wait, did I already say this?" But I said that like I already quit that job, and then I was just like, "Huh, wish me best of luck, because I'm gonna apply to you guys now, right?" I think I already said that, so I should probably not repeat it again, but I really just wanted to emphasize that, like, I made a risky move, and it sure enough paid off. Oh, and I also worked in another retail place, clothing retail, like literally right after, because in between my current job and the one that I was just talking about, there was actually another one. But I barely even want to count it as a job because the only shifts I went into were my training ones. And after that, I was never put on the schedule. So it really had me wondering, why did you hire me if you weren't gonna put me on the schedule? That's just hella whack. So like when I called and said, "Hey, I'm quitting, like I'm not gonna work here," obviously because I got the offer with the current place. They were like, "Oh yeah, can you please tell us why?" And then like I tried to say it in the nicest way. Like I was like, "Oh, it's cause I found a job that like kind of schedules me, you know." And then the person at the other end, they couldn't really argue. They were just like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I get that. Best of luck to you." So yeah, this is a whole ramble of me talking about my life update, and I did make an acting reel of me being Mira from K-pop Demon Hunters, and I will post that in my shorts because the video is vertical. And if time calls for it, if there's a request, maybe even right after this video, I'll try to even make myself act like Mira. But oh god, that just seems like so much effort, but it could really get me far if people see the video. So enough yapping from me now. Thank you so much for listening, and I really do hope that you were somewhat entertained by this life update that tends to never have any structure. Yeah. Bye, everyone.